Hi, I'm Moritz from Black Forest Motion, and in this video I'm going to show you our new Pro mode. The Pro mode was introduced with the Pine 2 controller and is used to create camera movements for video and time-lapse recordings. Keyframes are now set using a timeline and can be adjusted using Bezier curves. This allows to realize all possible motion sequences. The user interface is divided into several sections. The upper section contains the timeline with the graphs of the positions and velocities. The view can be scrolled horizontally, and the time marker can be moved with the finger. In the middle area, there is a toolbox bar with further editing options. Here, for example, keyframes can be set and edited. Below that, the motors are listed. Each motor can be moved using the slide bars. Further settings for the motors can also be made. At the bottom of the screen are the controllers for starting and stopping the movement, as well as other settings for recording. Now I want to show you how to set keyframes with a simple movement. First, we move the camera to the desired start position. For this, we use the slide bars. In the position graph, we see how the current motor position changes in real time. Now we make sure that the time marker is on the start position on the left side. By pressing the symbol Add Keyframe All, we set keyframes for all motors at the current time marker position. The keyframes are now displayed as colored squares in the position graph. Now we move the motors to the desired end position. We also move the time marker to the planned end time. Keyframes can also be set for each motor individually. To do this, we use the keyframe icons next to the motor names. Now we see the graphs drawn above. The upper graph shows the velocity and the lower graph shows the position. To edit the curves, press the Edit Bezier button. The handles are now displayed in the position graph. By moving the Bezier handles, the movement of the motor changes. To make the graph more organized, curves for individual motors can be hidden. To start the movement, press the green play icon labeled Bring to Start. The motors will now move to the start position. The camera recording is now started manually at the camera. The movement is started by pressing the green play symbol again. While the recording is active, you can also activate the loop mode. The movement now loops back and forth between the two keyframes until the sequence is stopped via the app. If you now want to record the same movement as a time-lapse, you can do this via the Transform to Time-Lapse button. In the recording settings, all parameters of the time-lapse can now be adjusted. This was a quick introduction to a Pro mode. We have prepared even more details in the other videos. In the next video, we will take a closer look at further editing the keyframes.